Hive is adding pet minigames, and today I'm going to be explaining that, what I think they may be, and of course, what personal favorites I'd like to see come in. But before I get into the video, if you guys do enjoy them, please consider subscribing, liking, and joining my Discord server. It's linked in the description, and we're trying to hit 200 members before February. Anyways, enjoy the video. For those of you who don't already know, Hive recently made an update on their forums talking about what's going to be happening in 2022. And one of the main things that they brought is there's going to be pets and mounts. Now, of course, we already knew that pets were coming with the first pet that's coming out on January 15th, which is the Hive plushie, which, of course, you can get a Hive bee that'll be used inside the hub and possibly even in lobby hubs. Now, of course, there are something that they also did talk about, which we didn't know about, which was mounts. And now it's a picture it's on screen right now, and basically it's just like this turtle thing. Basically, you can ride the mounts, kind of like in Hypixel, but rather than riding something like a strider or a panda, they're custom things, kind of like the Hive's costumes. They're very custom, very different. They're not just like a wolf skin, from Minecraft, So they're pretty cool, and they're going to be pretty exciting. Now, of course, that's not what I'm here to talk about today. What I'm here to talk about is, of course, the possible addition of pet minigames. Now, of course, another thing that they released is Mixed Arcade, or to avoid piracy, as the Hive calls it, the arcade, or the Hive Arcade. So basically, in the Hive Arcade, it's just a bunch of minigames, literally just Mixed Arcade, which is going to be coming sometime sooner this year. And of course, they can always add more micro games into it, which of course will be pretty cool. And one of those could of course be pet minigames. Now, of course, one thing that me and my friends like to do is, there's these maps that you can play where basically you can ride like a strider or something, and you have to ride them through lava and stuff, and the first one to get to the end wins. Now, of course, this was kind of like a dead game in itself, but of course, being used in something like Mixed Arcade could be really cool because there's a bunch of other games where you have to kind of clash around, So of course, it's one of those things where even if there's not a lot of content, and because it's being surrounded by a lot of other content, it actually fits in pretty well. Now, of course, here's where this comes in. There, of course, could be a lot of pets and mounts that you could ride, which of course I think that would be pretty cool. You could ride a certain mount or something. They could have certain abilities, and there could be a lot of crazy stuff. Or kind of like kits, or even if you unlock mounts in the hub, they could all be doing the exact same thing, but of course they could look different, and of course you could use those pets that you unlocked in the hub or that you bought from the Hive store, and of course you could use those, that way you can play in the game, and it's just something that would be really cool. But of course, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But that's going to be the end of this video here, and make sure to subscribe, like, and join my Discord server. Anyways, bye.